Hi everyone, McBeard here, back with another deck guide for you. We are in Season of the Wild Hunt, Merchants of Ophir. It's been a week now, it's Monday again, and we played this evening a lot of Crow Skellige. So Crow Skellige got a kind of midweek buff with Gedineth getting a buff in provisions from 14 to 13, and Crow Mother going up to 4 strength, and that was it. But this list, over time, I felt like we've got this to a pretty interesting take on the list. The first thing I want to say is shout out to Shinmiri on the Crystal Skull stratagem. He believes that it's the key to winning round 1 when you are able to purify something important like lock or poison. These things are out there. Nilfgaard is really prevalent with poison, and Squirtle also has some poison tricks as well. I didn't have a lot of games where it mattered because you have to have blue coin and you have to have a relevant situation where it matters. Can get a lot out of it if you're clearing a bleed of 4 or so, or obviously the poison. So it didn't come up that much, but I believe in it. The more I think about it, the more I believe in it, because when you can counter a huge push, usually it matters. So on blue coin, Crystal Skull is looking out for you. And on red coin, I believe Morkvarg, Heart of Terror is looking out for you. I think that this card is pretty relevant right now. I found a lot of value in this card on red coin. You're able to push back on, you can just basically identify that unit right away and say, that's my Morkvarg target. If you absolutely need it later in the matchup, you do have Second Wind. Ideally, you're using Second Wind to pull Ermion into a Freya, into a Crow Clan Druid, so you can play the 29 point, it's only a floor of 29 points, when you can play that and trigger the entire scenario of Gedineth in one turn. So keep that in mind, but I think that Morkvarg is a really important card. Certain matchups, you know that if you have Last Say, you should be fine. And because of the carryover in Crow Mother in a lot of these cases, and just the sheer power of Gedineth, and how hard the rest of the deck works for you in round 1, you can find yourself in situations down a card and still have enough power from this card. It's really, really strong for Skellige right now, and it might be, I definitely think pro rank capable. I think that even though this deck might be probably tier 2, Mystic Echo looks good, Pincer Maneuver looks good, obviously Nilfgaard has some stuff, but I think that this deck could do it. I think I could probably handle it. It felt really good, this version of it, as we got into it. So at the bottom end, we only have Stunning Blow. I thought about Trissark Bearmaster for a really long time. I think this card is really good when you're likely to play Crow Mother or Crow Messenger in round 1. But ultimately, we have room for better stuff. The Crow Messenger itself, I had kind of an unlucky day, but I think that you could probably cut this. I don't know. I felt like it didn't make or break me, but it's great to start off with Crow Messenger and Crow Clan Druid. At one point, I had marching orders for Ermion because I felt like Ermion was the most important part of the deck, and I still think it is, because the combo with Second Wind and Ermion is just too strong with the scenario. But adding Royal Decree instead of marching orders to secure Crow Mother more often, I felt like things just got a lot smoother when Crow Mother came out in round 1. It just means that you have a Druid on your board more often, and that's really what you want the most. Ermion obviously is great, but using Second Wind to at least get 2 out of 3 on Gedineth is often enough to really just push the decisive round. We're not running Mardro. We are running Runestone. I gotta say, Runestone is so damn good because Runestone can be any amazing Skellige bronze you need. If you need to kill a cow carcass, you've got so many things that deal damage to your side of the board. If you need to hit something, there's so many things that ping in Skellige as well. And then sometimes you actually can find a Greatsword or a Svalblood Priest or another Druid. I find the Herbalist was pretty good in some situations. And then you can res that and have another Druid for your proc on Gedineth if you need that, or a Druid on the board for your Crow's Eye Rhizome, which is really good. If you get Crow Mother out early, this card's fantastic. Generally, I think it's quite good. I am playing Axel, and I'll talk about that in a bit because I know some people don't like this card, but I'm gonna talk about it. But I think that the Runestone is just a superstar card, and the Raging Bear. The reason why the Raging Bear I think is better than Svalblood Priest, and you don't need Svalblood Priest. First of all, Svalblood Priest was nerfed. If you're just tuning into the patch and Merchants of Ophir, Svalblood Priest is at 6 provisions right now. It's a great engine that starts off at 5 and gets you a lot of value on things that are armored or like to take damage. But in this case, I think the Raging Bear is better if you are choosing them, not just because it's a beast, and that matters sometimes for the Crow Clan Druid, but also because you're more likely to be able to kill something on your board at 1, maybe a crow, maybe a cow carcass. But why this is more likely to happen with Raging Bear than Svalblood Priest, you don't want to hold your Svalblood Priest for too long. You want it to generate as much as possible. And that makes it vulnerable to the same tile removal that so many other things are vulnerable to. And in a poison heavy meta, and I think I'm seeing enough Nilfgaard where I'm at, rank 6 to 4 so far this week. There's been a lot of poison. I feel like it's vulnerable. This and Draco Turtle both really vulnerable to tile removal, and they're real resource hogs to your provision. So I think that Raging Bear and the priestless version of this deck is really good, and I would invite you to try it out. It leaves you room for Giga Scorpion, Decoction, and Delirium, and double Stunning Blow, plus Triss. You have a lot of control, and playing Siege has taught me that having a ton of control can really make the difference. It turns a long round into a short round. It's like you deal with this engine and this engine and this engine, and you have nothing on the board, and they can't react to it. It really changes the game. I think it's really strong. And just holding on to Gedeneth until you're just playing it in a point where you just can either trigger it all in one turn by playing Second Wind onto Ermion, into Freya, onto the Crow Clan Druid. But generally, though, because you can kind of hold all that back, you're less susceptible to poison, and you're also running Gremist, makes you less susceptible to poison as well. Raiding Fleet thins your deck, makes... And I honestly think the Drakkar is a really important card. Because of the Raging Bear, because of the Marjoram you get at the end of Gedeneth, you really want that Drakkar available to you. So that's why I like running Raiding Fleet. And Axel Three Eyes. Now, I was talking about Shinmiri. He plays Crystal Skull. Shinmiri does not play Axel Three Eyes. Doesn't like this card very much. And I don't blame him, because when you compare it to a card like Procession of Penance, which is a 6 provision, 10 strength card under its special condition of achieving that strength, Axel Three Eyes is worse in that he starts at 5 and he's 7 provision. So kind of in that reflection, not so good. Obviously the card has 2 modes, is a druid, and has a higher potential than 10. Is it worth it? I think for the most part it is, because between Morkvarg, Heart of Terror, and Axel Three Eyes, you're really strong on red coin. There are some rare occasions where this is the best druid to res with Second Wind to make sure you have a druid on the board. If you need to play something like Rhizome, you can draw the deck kind of weird. You never really know. So I think that it's pretty good. I think that when you have other choices, there's other choices, other tutors, other way of thinning. You could run Mata Hurry. I honestly do not think that Mata Hurry is that good, because it slows the game down, and I think that we want a quicker game. We want to burst those points down when our opponent just really can't get ahead. So I don't think Mata is good, and I think Axel is pretty good, because when he's 7 for 7 playing a druid and a beast, he's not terrible, and when he's playing for 11 plus points, he's very, very good. With Triss and the Crow's Eye Rhizome, you can get that to happen often. And Morkvarg is just really, really good. I don't know. I love the deck. We had a great time today. Check out the games here. I love the Crow list. I think Crow's Siege and Nilfgaard might be my top 3 decks this week, but it's really the top 2. I haven't really given Nilfgaard that much of a good try. But Skellige has passed the test for me, and Northern Realms as well. Check out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's lots of stuff for you to press and type to show me that you did. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed this Skellige video. Thanks for watching.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Pincer. I should just forfeit right now. Me no likey. Me no likey. I played against someone who hentai sorted. Cantarella. You talking about Hengate? Hentai. I get it.
Could have settled this amicably,
Like
you know.
3 points. Do I care that he's getting 6 points out of this? What does he hit? What does he hit? Whoa, what? Why did he do... Oh. Okay. That's fine. I mean, okay. I guess that was... I don't think that was... I mean, it did kill it. It certainly killed it. I definitely don't have that card anymore, or a way to get that card back. Definitely. Makes my bears not very good, actually. Well, let's try to kill Crow Mother with both bears, and then play Rhizome. Is it an Aussie-friendly stream? What? How could it not be? No goons in here. Purify Crow, you won't. Why would I do this? Why?
Smile, you blooded kid.
I mean, I will if I just need to spend it, but... Now we can just play Crow Clan and Rhizome. That's pretty good, right? Brings Crow Mother back. Bringing Crow Mother back in round 1 hasn't happened yet today. Nope. It might not happen because our opponent might pass. Well, our Druid can get killed here. I wonder if he does it. He might. Yeah, of course he does.
The king, the country, the
Oh, he doesn't do it. All right, we get Rhizome value.
Those were my eyes.
I will Purify Crow. Yeah, I faced one. I destroyed it. It was like... Oh, man, it wasn't even close. Oh, shit, I didn't see that. 10 points? God, Pinsir is so fucking scary. I think I have to win this round and then just try to crush. Just crush it. Axel's really good here, but Crushing Blow is also just fine. What's going on, Chief Aru? Yeah, I've been playing for the last week, I guess. It's a week now. Yeah, the Ophiri Merchants deck. Check the VOD on that one. I might YouTube that one because that was just a hilarious game. I mean, it wasn't even close for us, but it was still funny. Still funny. Yeah, the games we've won have been like super weird. I feel like I need them. But the last Pinsir Maneuver game, we got so crushed. We got so crushed. We were on Blue Coin for that game too. Wow.
Best give up now.
Life and death entwined as a braid.
Yep, I think we pass here. He's been playing a lot of Garbo, so he's got a pretty good deck. He probably wants many draws. That's why I really want to win this round and push him, so he doesn't get to draw 6 more cards out of his stacked deck. And his cards are too good, right? You don't want to spend these cards. Oh, he's spending the Thunderbolt? That's like so slow. That's so slow, right? Well, when you can double dip it, it's not that bad, I guess. Just enough, huh? Just enough? I mean, he spent, right? He spent. He spent big money. I don't think we spent that much. We got good... Man, Crow Mother played for so much in that round. Axel seems to be the big stoner we see at every party. I'm hesitant to keep this because I think he's going to try to bleed us. I don't know if I like this, if I'm getting bled. None of these are really going to matter. Heal? Maybe. I mean, we have a bear, right? Do we have the bear already in there? So it's just like an extra thing we have, I guess, in the graveyard.
Hear your feathers whisper.
Oh, that's an interesting It's a 9 point. That means Freya's 9 points like this, and it's a druid. Ooh. I think this guy's toast, by the way. I don't think my opponent's going to win. But I could be very, very wrong. McBearded on a Monday night. That's what you got right now, my friends. That's what you got right now. Okay, so we have Royal Decree, and Royal Decree is going to be probably Ermion, but could be... Oh, man, Ermion not being in the graveyard is such a bummer. But he still could end up being, because we could res a bear, kill Ermion. No, we're good, I think. I think we're okay. Our hand's all gold. We're happy with this hand. However, yeah, Ermion tutors the Freya, but then we don't need to res Ermion at that point. So in that case, the Freya... I mean, we probably want to Freya the Druid whenever possible. So in that case... Although just playing Freya on the ship right now is probably... Is that okay?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and throne.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
I mean, this is probably going to be worth it here. So I'm going to kill this. Am I, though? Delirium's tough to get a lot of value from, because usually the pincer maneuver is just too good. But we need to get this going, I think, because we get more points from...
Trust equally in heart and mind.
I gotta play a druid, right? Too soon on this? Too soon on this? Maybe too soon on that. I may have rushed that out. Also, by letting him have points on the board here might actually ruin any chance for Delirium to get any future value. So I think maybe I should have played Delirium as well. So here comes Pincer. He's playing Siege. Lambert, holy fuck.
What's our plan?
That is not good. That Lambert hurt a bit. That was a 14-point Lambert. Oh, Lambert. Oh God, that's probably enough value that he will I mean, Northern Realms is strong enough. That hurts. That sucks. Carabalista though. This could be pretty okay for us. It wasn't that great. Hitting this is not that bad though.
Just right.
So the druid on the ship is probably what I want, right?
Rodrin Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
The Great Mother's grace is boundless.
All right. Oh shit! This is supposed to be for my deck builder. I've been having this problem all day. Sorry, I'm over here now, and I'm not BRB. I'm right here. But I gotta keep switching it over because the deck builder is on this side, but the tooltips come up over here.
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
You might win. I don't know. Just in case he has Aretusa Adepts, which is probably like, that's realistic. I mean, he's got the reinforced ballista already. It's the regular ballista. So yeah, I want to kill Crow Mother with a res whatever bear, and then I play Delirium to get Crow Mother back. I think this ends up being the best play.
Gods protect us.
We have a lot of points. I don't know. We could do it. We could do it. Runestone is great because, well, Runestone just puts good stuff in your graveyard, and that matters. It really matters. Every Freya cares about it. You get a Druid, that matters. You get something that damages your own units, that matters because you're running your car. Oh, okay, so we get 10 more points here, and that's it. It doesn't really matter where. I mean, if it's a bombardment, we want to try to kill the machines back here. Got one. There's Crow Mother. 39 to 26 on this play. Holy shit, did we take him? Did we get it? It's Philippa. It's not going to be good enough. Not with those Drakars. Whoa, man. Whoa. And that Lambert, man. That Lambert. That Lambert, too. It's almost like drawing Crow Mother in round one is good. It's almost like when your opponent wastes huge removal on Crow Mother, it's good. But the win against Lambert was that. Oof, that's a good one. That's going in there. Ooh, lockdown. Ooh, this sucks for us.
Of course.
This actually takes a lot of points away from us. This particular deck. So we can play. I feel like we can play our cards very differently now. We're just looking for more points. That's it. No tricks, no combos, no clever bleeds. We just want more points. Now our opponent could be playing poison stuff, which I'm expecting, but it could be something else as well altogether. Actual Usurper. Yeah, this one's going to be an interesting one. It's good to have Usurper like every couple of games or every couple of days. Just to remind you that you sometimes have to deal with the fact that you can't use your 29-point leader. Burp. What in the heck and heck? But I mean, last time I streamed, I went up against Usurper as well. Just one game. Just one game. We won.
Tremble before the light of the great sun.
Smashy, smashy. No setup for you, my friend. Control is key in the Usurper matchups. Is this dude snorting some fist tack? Hey, I mean, if you really hate pincer maneuver and you really hate stuff like this that I'm playing, combo stuff.
Served you. Now you must serve the Empire.
If you really hate those cards, you play Usurper, I think. Because yeah, you lose like 5 or 6 provisions on your deck. But pincer maneuver is game winning and could be game winning for me as well. I go for another. This is great. Stunning blow here if I get stunning blow. Assassinate also. Nah, assassinate doesn't do it. We just have to kind of hope. Okay, so we didn't get it. Didn't work like that. We have to play Imperial Diplomacy, I think.
Your attention, please.
Alba Pikeman.
I shall now speak.
This all sucks. I mean, this is actually kind of okay, because that could matter. It means he can't play on melee. Well, I can't res this with Freya because it's not a Skellige unit. Keep your mind in the game, McBeard. Delicious remedy. Too bad about the, oh shit. That's not good. Yeah, he invoked Triss. That's pretty good, but I mean, because he's playing specials, because we got all clogged up on our specials. So he probably is already running Triss, so he might have 2 Trisses. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I gotta think more about playing against Nilfgaard.
Stars contend, you shall be victorious today.
That was a good purify, too. Yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty strong.
Plunge all into murk with a shrill cry.
So cards are more important, points are more important. We're really far ahead. I think, oh, he doesn't even know what he's getting right here. This could be bad. I think we might want to pass. We might want to pass here. 2 Trisses, though, scare the shit out of me if he has 2 Trisses. Crystal Skull, I mean, honestly, I haven't had a lot of blue coins, and it hasn't been that great. But it kind of matters. It kind of matters and kind of is okay. Shin Miri plays Crystal Skull. He believes it's the key to winning round 1 on blue coin. The threat of Crystal Skull affects your opponent to play suboptimally. It's like you have like a Gremist. It's really good. It's like a mini Gremist in round 1 in blue. It really can protect you against a lot of stuff. Like an unlock, like it's really good. It just seems really good. Axel's looking okay. Axel's basically a procession of penance, and Crow's Eye Rhizome's going to make 3 more points for him. So if this goes deep, I don't know. Does he play here? I expect him to run artifact removal, because when you disable a leader ability, you disable scenarios from really working very well. So I have a feeling if we avoid artifact removal and we play around that.
I will not let this become a second
If we play around that, we might actually do much better. He might have a card that doesn't work that well against us. That's pretty good. There we go. In the graveyard, Crow. In the graveyard. I mean, it actually hasn't come up that often. Like, when you put in a stratagem to help you, you don't get a lot. Like, every blue coin, it has to be relevant. So, like, when I get blue coin against Scoia'tael, I mean, there's poison in Scoia'tael, yeah. But, like, blue coin against Nilfgaard, I feel it a bit more. This is not a poison deck.
Price will not be placed.
Maybe I should have played the Runestone first. But this involves, like, I think this involves, like, a fairly large commitment here. I really wish I had Morkvarg. Ooh, a lock and a reset. I should have played the Runestone first, now that I see this. Please be bad. Please be bad. Show him Crow Messenger, Drakkar, and Bear. Oh no, not Bear. Oh, Morkvarg. This... That's good enough. See, like, I could have Morkvarg. I wish this was Morkvarg.
Commandos!
Whiskey business? Oh, man!
Sound the horn. Whiskey_B Cenas has resubbed for 25 months.
Combo breaker!
Whiskey business, thank you so much for the 25 months of support. I truly, truly appreciate that support. Thanks for believing in me and my content and for supporting this thing that I love to do. It just really means a lot. I'm very scared about everything right now. Oh, God. I have a feeling he's got artifact removal, and I go play scenario and I get artifact removal. So I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure I like the if that's what happens, and this guy has a pretty good, like, that means he's playing against a lot of siege. Although, I mean, a lot of my opponents have been playing their sieges early. Yeah, Ermion, please. I mean, if he has it, he has it, right? If he has it, he has it. I think he has it. Be it false, it's either false Siri or bomb heaver, but I'm pretty sure he has it. Oh. Okay, so one of these things is Morkvargable, which is this, and the other one I can kill with Giga Scorpion Decoction. I mean, he didn't play it there. Now, if he plays False Siri now, he got me. We're getting that value, dudes. We're getting that value. Assimilate, Usurper, no artifact removal, or didn't draw it, Oh, hey, we got some emotes coming in there. So every time a user does anything, you get emotes? I thought it was only for gift subs for some reason. Artorias Vigo.
If not an illusion.
He's going to be copying...
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Is it better to res this, or this, and then this? Stupid question. I think that's obvious. I don't know, guys. I think he might actually just have... Oh, this is just purify.
All these signs
That's slow.
can mean but one thing. Bow before modern Freyr.
One for potions, one for soup. One for potions, one for soup.
We got a lot of points right here. Morkvarg, Heart of Terror, bringing this down to 2. So, like, that's decent. It's a decent amount.
Is there anyone here to whom I can entrust my missive?
Terror Career Plunderer.
Bedanian on a ship like a fisher.
Eh. So this goes to 3 and this goes to 2, though. So this is the best thing to hit. We might have enough, but we might not. We have a very poisonable target in that ship. 52 to 28. Show me. Show me this amazing lockdown deck that comes back from this. That ain't it. Nothing good is in there, man. Except for that, I guess. I mean, that's not... Is that even good? What are you taking? 5 points.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
I mean, the assimilate's very strong. Ooh, I'm talking too much. And he's got another assimilate. Yeah, these aren't good enough, right? He takes a bear. Oh shit, does he get it? 7. Oh! Nah, we had a lot of points, dude. We had a lot of points. Oh, baby. Give me that rank. Shing. We're in Gaunter territory now. My dudes, this has been a pretty sweet stream. I've enjoyed the evening stream. I'm going to cut it here. Went for a nice 4 hours and 45 minutes of playing nothing but crows and having nothing but a good time.